But we've got the Lankan Lions and the Indian Tigers. Tigers in great form the last two matches. The Lions sensational form right throughout the tour.
Heads is the call. What's it, Uncle?
And it is.
And it's heads. Just tell you, he was talking to you, right?
No, it's telling me good things. It's similar to the other pitch we played on a few days ago. So they've had the heavy roll.
Eddie.
So excited about today's play because I think these are two quality sides. Let's take a look at the Lankan Lions. Over to you, Dan.
Priya to Shah.
For the Indian side. Not to mention, we're going to talk about...
Magnificent yesterday, Sri Lanka, weren't they? I think the Mavericks had a bit of an off day, but I mean, when Solomon took the game, aspect is that, of course, they'll be chasing. The Indians will be looking for a good start. We know they've got those excellent fast bowlers with...
a little momentum shifts, you drop a catch or you lose an early wicket or any of that sort of stuff happens. And
hard to run down, and it was impossible to run down for the Mavericks. Connor Carroll, the young man, was reliable. One of the great one-day bowlers in the history of the Sri Lankan cricket team, who's got, here's Kulasekaran straight away. He gets one on middle and leg and not getting a lot of connection, but just pushing it away. Here's Genoda to Carroll, it's short and pulled away. Clears the infield and...
So true.
Last ball, and he's on the move, Grewal, and he flays this over the cover region. Stage his figures were 3 for 1. Jayasundara.
well, you had a chat to him.
Darts it down, Carroll goes down the ground. He's playing for the Kingston Hawks in this young spinner. He goes down the ground, Carroll beaten, stumped, great piece of bowling.
Into his crease because he hadn't gone too far out. Mouse between these two, down the wicket, driving in the air. After being beaten clearly by one the one before.
He tries the reverse hit, he's been hit on the pad, Peel for LBW out. Well, straight away the intention was to go for the switch hit, wasn't it?
Would have hit the middle of the middle stump.
Oh yes.
This one didn't turn it.
Well, straight away the intention.
Scott Colombo. In the Aussie Cricket League 2023, 3 innings so far, latch onto one if it's in the slot. And that's what he tries to do this time. Over points. That's a great place to score runs in. 23, a carnival of cricket. You can turn up in big numbers. There's a bouncing castle for the fielder.
Oh, he goes high and long this time. Big Grewal got underneath the Chandimal delivery, and he has 28 of 18. He's got high again. That's gone nearly as far. The first game, if... Yep.
Now that Manhattan. Oh yes, he was setting up for that shot. And that was... Oh, that's a good delivery in the end. But still, Grevas squeezed in the semi-final, accepted the opportunity, and churned out 51 of just 30.
And that...
If clean hitting had a definition, it'll start with the word Grevas comes up. 100 comes up for India. So many records stumbling. And this could be another. Just enough fuel as well. Oh, yes. What it's actually done is confused the keeper more. It's going to be in Tigers for sure. Oh, wow. Got into a great position. Colombo was loading this shot for a while. So true.
Oh, incredible. A deep backwards hooray. Wide of the off stump. It caught. Edging. Trying to see your battlers in the Victorian. 1 for none. Taylor down the ground, his crease. It wasn't called wide. The next one he said, oh, I won't worry about it. I'll just whack this out of the ground if I get underneath it. And the search called the sacred to Taylor, who whacks down the ground. Should be caught. Dropped. His line right today, New and Kulasekaran. That's on leg stump. And there was
a run of ball earlier.
Is Greville getting ready? Wide of the off stump, he just dabs it away. Shot at the stumps, he misses, he Well, he threw it too hard. Mapper couldn't take a clean lead. They go for a second run. And
Ruel, what a lovely innings. All on its merits. If it was there to hit, he hit it and he connected with them beautifully. If it was there for a single or two, he took those as well. So, give a look at this, Dan. 61 he faced, so he faced exactly half the balls.
88.
But anyway, it was good. Great innings.
Well, with that 67. Let's have a look at the bowling card. Tougher day at the office for the LANKAN Lions today. Kulaseka and none.
So, what a great game we have brewing.
Tigers taking on the LANKAN Lions. It's the first of the two semi-finals. The LANKAN Lions.
Ball, which they thought was above waist height. I didn't think it was above waist height, but he did survive that and he got run out of.
While getting promoted for the first time ever for the LANKAN Lions to open the batting. And Damit
That was Solomon's yesterday.
Andy Solomon's best of 65, which came not even 20 batting, and today he wants to open the batting again. Brendan Rose. And a floating slip in place. He's looking for runs right away. Beautifully played away.
So none for 10 after 2.
The fastest 50. Ronnie Chopra got it in 24 deliveries versus the... Oh, it's got him! This was slightly slower as well. Followed the batter. Solomon's gone. Just 3 for him and he struggled.
That's exactly right. That's better. Much better. Over pitched and it
Should be taken. Oh yes, it is.
was a very, very good catch. Made it look easy. Very good cricketer, this young man, as he lunges forward. 15.
When you're in the land of Steve Smith, you do this. Oh, that is a...
Here's Dubé. And this is driven beautifully through the covers. Now he hits it in the air. He hasn't quite got all of that. It's a top edge, but it's okay because of it. A great piece of fielding by Long Off.
That you're thinking he was never going for 4, and that was a good piece of fielding.
No excuse for me. Oh, that's a great delivery. That's on line. Gee, what saved him? Was there a little...
That's it, Malinga. That's it. Firstly, how happy with the way because now it's a level altogether.
They're getting really good and good players are playing. Then good tournament for all of us.
Now, as far as the talent that you've seen in this tournament is concerned, ever improving in terms of the bowling as well? Somebody who's caught your eye?
Yeah, definitely. I think this is the format who can show their strength and skills. And I think all the teams, all the bowlers doing that really good job because all the T20s going under 150 runs, maybe few matches going on over 150. I think that means bowlers are doing a really good job.
Understanding the conditions, you are a master at it. Do people come up to you and ask you what exactly you do, especially the youngsters?
Yeah, definitely. I think they always ask me the experience. Always, I'm so happy to share with them. Then, yeah, the most important, I have to speak to them and the situation handling, how to understand the situation. I'm so happy to work with them.
Do you give them a pair of boots and say, now target that for a two-crusher?
Yeah, but now is no time to do that. But still, they always ask how you bowl Yorkers and how you concentrate that. There's all the tricks. Myself and one is there. We play both all together over 13 years. We both sharing our experience to youngsters, how to train their skill and get control their skills.
Now, before we come to the LANKAN Lions, now that we see cricket around the world, a lot of slingy fast bowlers coming through, and they all look up to only one man whom I'm interviewing right now. So what are your thoughts on that? And is it, how much of it is natural ability, how much of it can be coached?
I think I still believe that fast bowling nobody can coach. They're natural talent, they're natural athletic.
107 T20 international wickets. Good attempt to take a catch out in the deep. Rose again, wide of the off stump, getting a top edge hit. Enema should be caught. Rose gets a wicket. 46.
Let's take a look at the worm, and the LANKAN Lions now starting to fall. Let's have
I've
a look
got
at the
right
replay.
flame onto it.
Just dropped a little short. Rock's trepidation using your feet, but that just doesn't quite get all of it. Rose around the wicket, down the wicket. That's gone. Back to a Lang. Square, cut, dive, and another dive, but in the heads. There, look at this. 60 runs required off 30. In the air. Hasn't moved. And that's going to go down for 4. That's a top edge down the ball.
Timing has jumped to perfection, balance brilliant, and then comes the thigh. Second wicket.
Just clears the infield, the 2 fielders.
He does.
Great catch. Again, it just held up a little bit. All you do is it needs to hit right from the word go.
There isn't a ground big enough in the world that Kure cannot clear. 3 matches, 46 runs, and an unbelievable strike rate of 1.
Rose again. Hit on
Slow.
the pad. And out.
Kure is in deep, deep trouble here. Now, no problem there. And it's as straight as it can get. And this is what you come up with.
Out.
The decision stays.
Captain in the tournament in Noosa earlier in the year.
The ball swung.
Did.
The ball swung and bad bounce as well. He put his body on the line. Didn't mind getting.
Here's Carroll now wide of the off stump. Oh, Janota takes a hand off the bat and swings away. They need a boundary. They get a boundary. That'll help.
Back in the game now, the Lankan Lions. You can never write them off. Really well swung by the batter.
Itawada. Here's the one. He swings it high. He's topped this one. I've got a feeling he might perish. And another catch.
And Addy never lost sight of the ball. And wait for
Rosh. 11 balls, they need 32. The crowd watching, including
away from him.
It's straightened him up too.
Good camera work there.
Looking to whip that through.
Paces have gone today. Not so much with the way his team's paces have gone.
Swinging long and high for Paris.
Pressure does funny things. This time offers the bat. Man in the deep will take it on the bounce. Oh, it's bounced beyond him.
We've seen today where it hasn't been the fielder's fault and there's been a misfield. There was
Very calmly starts to shake hands as if this wasn't a big result for him. But what a great performance it has been from the Indian Tigers from the word go in this tournament, but it faltered in the semi-finals a little. That's all because of one.
Arosh 14 off 11 was good too. Well, Brendan Rose at the start, 13 dots, 5
and 137 wickets falling at regular intervals.
Yeah, 77 partnership for the 4th wicket. So Greville 88 of 61, highest score of the tournament. Palumbo good support.
In the semi-final, Brendan Rose picking up wickets